Okay, this is TSdL, Season 7, RO64. We have Leumas versus Rayan. This game was played yesterday. Nobody was able to cast it, so I will cover it now. Rayan definitely running a more single target oriented box. Cav Juggler is very strange in this box. Does seem more like a tank pushy box. I can also see Landius over Hilda here because there's 1, 2, 3 YL DPS. Christy obviously good for Derry. Yeah, the princess line in this box honestly seems weaker. I'm just not sure why Jug is Cav, because there's pretty limited AoE combos in this box, but I guess, and the thing is, like, if you want Juggler to lock down somebody, then Cav Juggler is really not going to accomplish that very well most of the time. He dies to a lot of stuff. As for Loomis's box, lots of assassins is a standard these days. We see the nice new OP Lewin, Elwyn. So this box does lean more towards single target, especially with units like Tiaris. But then there's Lana, who more of an AoE unit, but her single target can still certainly be. First Man Hilda playing a very heavy single target box. I mean, there's so many assassins in this. Burner, Epsilon, Kira, Zerida. There's a lot of ways to get around Hilda. And out of those, it's Epsilon and Kira sometimes only really needs a crit. Zeri pretty much kills most things without crit, and Werner also will kill most things without critting, especially with double strike. And they're not like there is an Elwyn in this box, so that's what Rayan is going for, trying to corral Loomis into the Christie pick, and maybe pick Elwyn or something. First man hand makes sense if you want to play tank push. And out the assassins, Sherry's very potent with Christie buff. Epsilon is just a real menace. Couple ways for this box to handle him, but only really Himiko and Helena. Otherwise, he could definitely be a menace. Aspilana, good choice with the Christie buff. And even Lucretia gets lift up here. So there is a decent AoE combo, which is one of the things Werner is weaker against. More so debuff AoE than straight up AoE, which with Lana and Lucretia only having Black Hole to supply a lot of debuffs. Depends on what they roll with the debuffs. Yeah, it depends on what they roll with the debuffs. But even Ham could be used for. You could even pick Ham here, yeah. Just heal block the Werner with Ham AoE. Something like that. Lucretia's good. Lucretia's good. For forcing into Liana, I can understand banning out Iris. You don't want to give Werner a teleport into your face. Really annoying. Especially because Werner being teleported is very scary. Because most of the things that attack him are probably going to die to him back. And you have to be you have to pay a lot of attention to the turn order to make sure you even have one unit that can prevent that sort of thing. As for Tiaris, Act again kind of seems scarier here than Tiaras. But we'll see. Cunningham, Rosin makes sense. Both strong. Yeah, looks like we're going single target here with Tiaras. Maybe we'll see like a couple poke AoEs. Try to deal with the Werner. I'm not actually sure how well mages do against Christie with Tiaras buff, though. Getting out Lewin and Elwyn, leaving up Tejas and Florentia. Getting Tejas to this comp does seem a little scary. I think you probably would rather fight Lewin, but I guess the buff Dispel could be really annoying. Just seems like a lot of potential single target damage from these mages that could get through Christie, but I guess Werner is going to be the key issue here, is that he can just slowly take out the mages. And I mean, Infantry Werner versus Lewin should also deal with that quite handily. But I guess the buff Dispel could be more annoying than Tejas. Sure. Himiko's good here, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking she got picked. It'll prevent single target follow-up, there's only Tiaras for healing. Game definitely does look tough for Leumas. Elwyn against a Christie, which is not really her most desired matchup. Himiko against somewhat limited healing. There is Florentia now to help handle the Himiko AoEs. But once Lana or Lucretia go down to Werner, I guess that's the match. Can Lucretia and Lana with Tiaras bust this Christie before they get through, or before Werner gets through them? But even then, there's Himiko, who's really hard to trade with. There's Elwyn, who also has a revive. Elwyn vs. Christie isn't that bad. Yeah. I mean, it does depend on the build, right? Like, I feel that Twilight Star Elwyn one-shotting Christie is pretty bad. Like, you kind of just lose your Christie to Elwyn hits, right? But I guess if you have other stuff... Elwyn with Twilight Star will 100 to 0 Christie if he has the terrain. If he has terrain, rapid route, then yeah, I doubt it too, but I've seen it a lot in China. Yeah, no terrain. That's a fair point. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure, fair. Definitely the map should be an important consideration of it, because this is a very tight threshold of the unicorns two-ticking the phalanx. But yeah, let's see. Put AoE with Lana. Probably AoE with Luke too. I guess Tiara's 3C is just here for any single target punches. And I can understand going AoE because it's going to take you way too long to get through this Christie. The assassins are going to screw you before then. Blade of Freedom. Although, probably wouldn't want to run Faceless if you're going to run a melee skill like that. Heavy Infantry, Elwyn. Also good against. standard openings here. Also, the TRS3C has +1 mobility, which is nice as well. Leumas immediately giving over turn priority, which when both sides have an act again as player one, it's not ever something I mind too much. You either force the second player to respond with an act again of their own, or you force them to give you turn priority the next time they respond with it. I think that's just fine. Plus Lana has really good range here. Start the poking. And it'll put Rayan on the back. Going straight for the Himiko. No way to build flow stacks, yeah, true. Just barely misses that kill. Sad. $864 HP. That silence on Lana's pretty rough. But yeah, this should kill. Nothing Rayan could really do to prevent that. So at least Himiko got off the silence. Should move Lana backwards. Yeah, like right there. That way you're out of burner range. Oh. I guess you're never really out of burner range. Yeah, I guess if you move like right there, it's pretty much, and even then he could still move like right there. If he goes in, then you trade, yeah, which is a lot better for you, for sure. If you're gonna lose a unit, you might as well put them as far back as possible. Yeah, Blade of Freedom putting up the debuff on the Redeemers to disable the revive. It's pretty cute tech. I'll have to think about that more. Because Werner Guard Ignore is totally off his talent, so he could really just use any of his skills in Guard Ignore if he wants. Big attack means dead Lana anyway, yeah. Too much fixed damage. Like what, 2 times, so 30,000-ish, which is just more HP than Lana could revive with. Covers for glory, yeah, true. Langrisser, of course, I mean she has attack blesser. Scores 1 kill. But Werner just goes into attack stance. Eventually kills the puppet. No way to counter kill the Werner. It's gonna be hard to bust through Christie again. Rayan playing pretty well here. Cognizant of the cleanse, potentially stripping the guard, so keeping everybody in 1 range. Sneak attack does mean he has to crit, that is true. Werner doesn't even have to take the puppet here, he can just kill Lucretia twice eventually, if he wants. Although... Faceless do help, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, cleanse was on. Corner had 3C, so you can just take the puppet. Doesn't have to double kill Lucretia. That's the issue here. Liana will just, yeah. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Just act again. Lucretia dies. And that's cheap. Alright. Did we really see any box adaptations? Leumas has the... I think Leumas removed Florencia for somebody. Maybe he wasn't running Liana last game and he decided to run Liana over Florencia. That seems correct. And I don't think Rayan changed anything about his box. Going down the same band pick routes. Somehow we're on the same map. Game sure loves to do that for some reason. Nope, both players want to play take push. This time Werner getting second band. One adaptation. Now we are fighting Sherry with Christie buff. Which does make Raid Sherry very scary. It might be better to fight Kira than Sherry here. But I guess if you want to go an AoE strategy, then Kira would be a better ban. Hang out there really hard to kill people, plus legs. And Pepsi makes sense. Pretty much no AoE left. Just the juggler, who is not best answer to Pepsi. Can definitely work. I mean, it is Cav though, so you could probably just jump on top of him. I would not be surprised if there were situations where Cav Juggler died to Pepsi after that. Okay, so we have the Cav Juggler. Interesting proposition against Christie. Last advantage. I mean, the thing is, Juggler pretty much one-shots tanks anyway after 3C. Osiris, man, I mean, if you give this Sherry, like, attack blessing, then everything is just very dead. Iris for similar reasons, just another, it's a 20% damage buff, which is still huge. Just the teleport plays are big. And she has some really nice burst healing as well. Then Pepsi and Zerida just banning out the assassins to get around your tanks. Don't wanna... Giving your opponent multiple assassins can often be dicey in a tank push setting. So I do wonder if we see single target Lana here. Doesn't feel like AoEs will do very much against this composition. Yep, Raid Sherry, although she did not bring Legion. But I mean, with Christie buff, you might not have to. Master of Ice Juggler. Makes sense. Fireball, good choice. If you feel like Christie will run double infantry, we stick with AoE Lana. It definitely opens stuff up to get killed. Plus against this assassin, you probably really want the revive. Messed up by not going in attack stance. Yeah, you even positioned outside of the breeze range of Sherry. Yeah, with your TSdL action, you just act again, Werner. I mean, in that case, Rayan can respond with an act again of its own, right? Something to kill Werner. But yeah, if you kill Sherry... No? But what if he like acts again? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, what I was going to say was, you could definitely get the kill, but he can act again. Rayan can act again to respond to it. But you're probably right in that once Sherry goes down, then it's GG anyway. That's a much more favorable trade for you. Tenyo on Sherry is very annoying. But Tenyo on TSdL. Everybody gets a Tenyo. Oh yeah, Elwin can't even kill Werner. I'm crazy. Yeah, the TSdL Tenyo doesn't. Look at those werewolves literally get deleted. 100 to 0. But yeah, I guess this is one of the issues here. Well, is it really an issue? I mean, dog can't jump in. He just dies for it. You can definitely do that, though. Did, like, no damage. But, I mean, it's water debuff. And now it's not. Well, this kills easily. I guess this is the awkward part. The juggler can jump in here and lock down TSdL, and I feel like Werner should be able to kill. Guess we'll see. Maybe not because werewolves. Yeah, if he does have Werner kills, it's kind of what I was thinking. Not a fixed immune Elwin, so good kill. There's just no buff on the TSdL. There was no buff, right? Yeah. No buff. Very sad. Well, just backs off. Mary just showing why she's supremely annoying. cooldowns are really low, especially when you give her an act again. She basically just kills 2 units in 2 turns. Harry is down for 2 turns. Juggler still has Beast Shock or 3C. Lana should be able to heal this up, but Lana still has more debuff shenanigans to throw. I guess Werner's in defense stance here. Maybe if Werner was in attack stance. Even then he wouldn't be able to reach. Yeah, okay. He just moved Sherry out. Yeah, I figure why would he be in defense stance? You know, I thought the same thing. I thought you would definitely have him in attack stance. Rayan had to move, so he just moved Sherry out of the double strike range. You can kill the Liana, but yeah, Liana looks like the kill here. Now Christy gets locked out. But what is there to take advantage? It just looks like Leumas wins here. I do not see Sherry getting through this. Yeah, I mean there's no healer. The Lana is almost killing this juggler with AoE. We're gonna stun guys for it, but it is unique. It doesn't kill the Werner. And yeah, Lana too thick when Sherry is a bit injured and doesn't have an attack buff. Yeah, GG. Okay, so Leumas swaps out the Lana, the Illustrial, which pretty much instantly told me that it was Windy Outpost. Funny little thing. This time Leumas not banning the ham. Yeah, Leumas has got to go for the aggressive trade game, is what I thought. In that case, let's look at the picks. Epsilon, you have trouble killing him because of his hiding. Even his DR shield can make him really hard to kill. Ellen has 2 lives. I do feel like Illustrial kills Sherry, but you probably would want to ban her for other reasons. Mostly her counterplays. And everything else in this box looks dead, except maybe not Werner? The Illustrial should be a nice 1-for-1 here. I wonder if Illustrial actually kills Werewolf Ham. You're respecting first ban Lusty. Again, banning the Himiko, hard to kill, Helena, good long reach. Leumas is clearly trying to play the outrange game here. Favorable trades. At this point, the longest legs in the box are Kira and Baradon. So Kira gets picked up. And Kira in these trade games, she's good if you can initiate first, but if you can't initiate first, then Kira tends to be a bit stunted. You can still sort of serve as a pseudo-healer role, although this box will likely list as a single target. Very devastating combo here. I've lost to this, I think, like almost exactly. Picks up the Zerda over the burner. This is a pretty good burner map. A lot of terrain for him to backpedal back into the tank. Lusty would not be the best trade against burner, so she probably wants to look at hitting something else. Just in that Lusty could kill somebody else and force them to respond with an action by killing her, whereas Werner probably just counter kill her. So it's a 1-for-1 just immediately. And Epsilon's really damn good here. Really damn good. The only way to deal with him is Ham. So that's all Leumas has to look out for. Once Ham's moved, Epsilon can come play. And as long as like Epsilon's out of Ham's sword range or AoE range, then Ham can't do shit. Maybe if Kira gets the first trade, we'll probably see the outcome. Fang Burner makes sense. You just want to force Leumas onto a healer. You pick up Rosin, then Epsilon have Hilda or Hyde, even after AoE anyway. And yeah. But Leumas wants the +1 mobility, wants the guaranteed kills, wants to more easily chew through this Christie with T-Jess. Well, T-Jess here is more playing a supportive role than rather being any sort of main win condition. She's here to teleport people around, maybe dish out, and you're not bringing strength in here. Epsilon brings his own buff, you're covered by glory. Well, this is a really good comp. Celestial gets whatever she wants. Elwyn's really hard to trade with. Kira on Rayan's side gets stunted after Leumas starts the trade game. Zerida's kind of slow, and this is a comp that can engage on turn 1, late turn 2. Hello, Esther. Yeah, I would give the band pick advantage to Leumas here. Dark Elf Sniper Zerda is interesting. Kira had to bring her own Gospel. Kira bringing Sorks here is awkward. Thought Ham must be Spirit Boot if he picked into Lusty. Yeah, this is the anti-Ham formation. If you're assuming Ham is in this middle tile, if he has Spirit Boots, then he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Then he goes 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Then he goes into Spirit Boots again. Brings Air Slash. Brings Air Slash. Yeah. It's a little bit of a guessing game because if Ham ends up here, then he can end up there and kill that or kill that. But you're probably going to, if you're expecting your opponent to front row, then you're going to put Ham there to try to maximize what he can hit. Nice little thing there. The Sorks on Kira. It's not going to kill T-Jess. I guess T-Jess isn't the main concern. What are Sorks better against? I think Faceless are better here. But it's probably not that big of a deal. There's not really any AoE from Leumas' side anyway. Sorks are better versus all non-magic people. Yeah, they are. Are they better though? Because like assassins have a lot more tech. Yeah, I don't know. Sorks have a lot more attack. Fair enough. I do see a lot of people run this passive on Ellen, and I don't think I've ever seen it proc in a single game. But I guess if you're not Twilight Star, then Nothing else does anything anyway. So whatever. Yeah, you need something to die first. That's what I mean, like, every time I've seen it, it doesn't matter. And yeah, I guess it is good. Looks like Elwyn's just going straight for... You probably don't hit Ham, I've seen enough of that. Elwyn just... does not kill the Ham, from what I've seen. He probably killed Zerina. Elwyn might lose life here, but it's non-buff. We'll see. How does Ham live? I don't know, I've seen it. But we'll see. I guess he's gonna kill the Ham. You're right. You have Attack Lesser. Of course he dies. No shit. Yeah, the Elwyn not killing Ham is something I've seen when obviously Elwyn does not have Attack Lesser. And that's generally not a good... It's just not a good trade if your Elwyn doesn't kill the Ham, because Ham just purges off the heal debuff like nothing. But yeah, just Attack Blessing is certainly enough there. Yeah, at this point, Lusty's range is the entire map. Literally. He just has her teleport back up. Epsilon has his hide back up. That sturdy boot. It's just hard against this onslaught, and I mean, I guess Ham was a bit mispositioned to begin with. Maybe Rayan expected his Ham to tank the Elwyn, but yeah, definitely not with Attack Plus. She takes the melee, so she takes less counter damage, although she'd probably full heal anyway, but you know, whatever. Proper plays. Zerina does not even manage to kill. This definitely kills too. Just, this game is a really good showcase of... If you're playing tank push, you really need some things to zone. I mean, I guess Rayan did kind of have things to zone. This just shows how fucking strong Lusty is on this map, honestly. She doesn't have to go in and trade immediately. She can just posture, threaten you, force your entire team into a corner, and even if you have, like, one good trade unit, eventually she could probably just kill the good trade unit. But, like, it's just a really hard situation. But when, especially, less so if you're playing tank push and you're, like, first picking Lusty and then you pick a tank later, but when you pick this full aggressive trade comp, and then you have a Lusty too, it's just... Zerina was really slow here too. Just not a good pick against this sort of comp. And yeah, GG. I thought Rayan played well in both games, or all games. I didn't really have any great critique. Leumas pointed out a lot of his mistakes. Yeah, like, I think every play he made was pretty sound. I didn't have many complaints. If I did, you'd hear me say them live. That's all I got to say. So yeah. Better luck next time around. It's great to make it this far, round of 64. Congratulations. And better luck congratulations to Leumas for advancing to the round of 32.